Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E041, a 2009P LP2 original mint wrapped roll. We will wait for a couple people to get in here and we will get things started. The coin you see on the screen is the giveaway for today. It's a copy 2009P 1DR 008, and you can see the doubling right up here of the finger, and then right here is doubling of the spine of the book. I will go ahead and I will get this chip out, and the giveaway goes to number 39. Wait for a couple people to get in here now before I unwrap the roll. Hey Malcolm, how are you? Richard Sappington. How's everybody's day going? It's a rainy, dreary day here. A little bit on the cold side, but not too bad. Not like Christmas. Yeah. Hey JM. They got falling iguana warnings coming out here now. So, South Endell, good to see ya. Well, let me unwrap this roll and we'll get started here. I think Chuck's planning on doing a couple of reveals tonight. Ooh, snow. Okay, Richard. In the time for the reveals this week, I might change it a little bit here and there and adjust it. And I wanted to see how you guys felt about me doing reveals on Christmas Eve. I don't know if everybody gets family plans then. All my family's grown up, so... Actually, I might have plans thinking about that, so I might have to do it either early or later in the evening. Either way, we'll figure it all out and everything will get done. Hey, Mr. French, Farm Dog, how are you? All right, got this roll opened. Yeah, I will too, but you know what? They don't mind. Like my wife says, I probably would ignore them anyways, so. But I cook their dinner and clean up after them after they celebrate, so. All right. We will get things rolling. Pull this aside. And the first coin goes to Sissy. And Sissy gets... got a little die crack cooking there. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Let me sharpen that up a little bit. And that seems to be normal on the obverse. We will finish up on the hand because that's where most of the known doubled dies are. And this one is a normal coin. There are a whole lot of doubled die obverses and reverses to be found for 2009. So hopefully we'll get lucky and find a bunch. Coin number 2 goes to Ant. Hey, Coin Junkie, Otis, Sissy, how are you doing? You know, I've got a couple. I was digging out some old rolls. I got a couple 57D rolls that are in those Megreg tubes too. 55D also. I might play around with them. And nothing so far on the reverse, but we will go down to the fingers. And this is normal. Hey, Captain Morgan, how are you doing today? Got a whole bunch of people. That's great. I'm glad to see y'all. Coin number 3 goes to Captain Morgan. Look at that. It's amazing how that works. That's good to hear. Good to hear. I probably will, Terry. I plan on doing a little bit of a different type show for rolls like that so we can get those in to the lineup. I can't tell you when exactly we'll do something like that, but it will happen. Is that a little die break right there? Oh, just a scratch, a dent. Nothing on this one. Wow, I really thought we'd find some stuff in here. Of course, it's still early. Still coin number 3. I've got, hopefully, I'll be getting more, but I've got about 10 of these, I think. Coin number 4 is for Richard. I had a line on a bunch of them, but the place burned down. All right. Looking good on the obverse. Let me look at this one here for reference. Oh, that's normal. All right. And this one is normal. I'll be darned. Yeah, that was the hopefully when we get these little pop-up reveals that I plan on doing, we'll do rolls like that a little bit more often. The next coin is for Taco John. All right, obverse is normal. On to the reverse. Hey, P. Adams, how are you today? I will remind you that I will be going through these again in the morning over coffee to make sure I didn't miss anything. I've actually been getting really good. I haven't missed a whole lot lately. Coin number 6 goes to Carl. I mean, not that I missed a lot in the first place, but I would catch myself missing one here and there. And it's been a while now. Start in the middle for a change. Lots of DDRs in this issue. Hey Carl, how are you doing today? Hope all is well. Coin number 7 goes to Jim Fletcher. I'm going to search this roll and then I'm going to start digging 2009 rolls out because I'm going to get the itch to find something. I don't know if that happens to you. When you watch a reveal, all of a sudden you got to start looking through that date. Normal coin on the obverse. Anybody got any big plans for the holiday? Or is most people staying home? Or I would imagine Sissy's working. Staying home, that's what we're doing. Probably just cook. My daughter's probably going to come over for a little while. And then it'll just be me and the wife. I'll probably search coins and she'll probably sew. The next coin's for JM. Yeah, you get off though, like next week, don't you? The end of next week? Hey, farm dog. That's great. That is great. I have not. I mainly search pennies or cents, Terry. If I find anything in change or in quarters, it's because I search all my pocket change. We are looking for most of the doubled dies are doubled fingers. I'll show you at where we're at in the next coin, Mr. French. Next coin is for South End. South End L. See, on the obverse, we're looking for extra thickness here and here. And also, there's some really nice DDOs that are on Liberty also. And on the reverse, even though I look across the whole outside, most of the doubled dies are right in this area, either in here, up here. Some of them are under the hand. But I do think there's a couple that are like under the leg here. I've never found any though. I remember there was a couple of them that were not in the typical spots. Hey, Ant. So that's what we're looking for here. Plus anything. We've found a spiked head die crack in one of the dies so far. Coin number 10 goes to Paul Hampton. All right, Paul Hampton gets to what looks like a normal obverse. That's why I'm concentrating a little bit longer on the center. Is because most of the doubled dies are in that area. A little bit of machine doubling. Coin number 11 Goes to Yo Man. This coin's really reflecting. Chip under the eye. Oh, yeah. Are you talking about the last coin or this coin? Let me look at the last coin real quick in case that was what you were. That one has like a piece of black gunk. Yeah, I think that was a piece of dirt. Coin Junkie searches these all the time. I really enjoy watching him search these. Oh, was that there too? Hopefully we get another one back there. Let's see. Let me pull it back up and put it under there real quick. Yeah, I think it's just where the way this is placed, it's making the light. I guess there is a little something. I think that might be in the planchette. I'm not sure what that is. Coin number 12 goes to Chuck Patillo. All right, normal on the date. A little bit later die state on this one. And normal on Liberty. It's amazing that they must have went through so many dies when they made this, because I think they only produced around 450 million of these. And there are literally hundreds of different doubled dies for the date. Coin 13 is for Parvis. Come on, let's find something. Well, look at that. My dogs decided to be, wow. Yeah, they're being good. Wonder what's up. Usually I start broadcasting and they start running around the house acting like a fool. Another normal coin. Tomorrow we got a 1964 P roll to go through. Coin 14 goes to Farm Dog. And then we have an auction going too. Another later die stake coin. Maybe we're getting into an area that stuff we haven't seen so far. It depends, Mr. French. It all depends on the dies. I would say the average, and this is just me guessing, is a couple 100,000 coins. I know that a lot of like the old defaced dies that you used to buy, I saw some that were taken out of service as low as 50,000 coins, and I saw some that were up in the 700,000 range. I think they're capable of doing 1,000,000 coins in a perfect world, but most of them don't make it that long. But this has got a pretty intricate design, so they might not have got as many strikes per die out of this with all the detail that's in the design. It might have took its toll. Coin 15 goes to Otis. There's got to be something in this roll. I got to say, I don't think I've ever searched one of these rolls and not found anything. One of the mint rolls, anyways. And I guess like everything else, it's possible. And nothing looks like on the reverse. They are pressed, like they have like a little cylinder of steel that's got a point on the end of it, and then the master hub comes down and creates the die, or I guess it would be the working hub comes down and creates the die. So it's basically pressed into it. Coin 16 is for Crispy. There is some good videos out there that actually show it being done. It's kind of interesting. Nothing on the obverse. Nice place for dirt. That's like right in the main area that you look on these. Is right where that dirt spot is. Hey, it would be a great tour, I'm sure. I'm not sure they're doing tours yet or not. I'm sure they are. It's been a long time since all that stuff fired up. Next coin goes to Jim Fletcher. And actually the United States Mint, I think their YouTube actually has a video of them making dies. If you go back, I mean, that might be a video from like a movie from the 40s or something like that. So it's changed, it's been modernized, but the principle's the same. Yeah, next time I get up to see my son, I'm gonna go and go take a mint tour. I always wondered why they didn't actually have coin products in there in like a souvenir shop, like mint sets or something like that. I don't know. It just seems like a good place that they could sell some of that stuff. Next coin is for Klaus. Like their medals and stuff on the website that, you know, doesn't sell. Verse looks normal. And the reason I'm turning this like this is so I can see under these fingers right here, because they can be doubled. That would be cool. I would like to go to all three of them. I didn't even know San Francisco did tours. I wonder if West Point does tours. Coin 19 goes to Ant. I've never heard of anybody saying they'd been to West Point, so I would assume they don't. I like them all the same. I'm the wrong person to ask what your favorite variety is, because I get just as excited over little teeny split serif RPMs or minor class 9 double dies as I do over finding big ones. Cool, JM. We haven't found any yet, Razik. I can't believe it. It was an original mint roll, the ones that you got right from the mint, LP2 roll. And they usually have something in them. We are only 18 coins in. So there's lots of time left. Really? I might have to play with that just to see what it's like. Coin number 20 goes to South End Al. Yeah, sure. Nothing on the obverse. Yeah, there's some nice DDOs here in this too. In this issue. Still nothing. Wow. Now I know I'm going to have to go dig a box of these out and start searching them. It's been so long. Coin 21 goes to Paul Hampton. Maybe that's something I'll do a roll dig on and play with or something. I don't know. Pardon me. They are nice coins, though. The quality is good. Not sure if that's a bubble in the zinc or damage into the die. Have to see if we come across another one of those. And nothing on this coin for Paul. It's a good one. It is definitely a good one. Let me get my cheat sheet and see if that's what I'm thinking of. meant to bring this up earlier. Yeah, most definitely. That is nice. Yeah, and you know, it's like even the LP1, the log cabin, there is a ton of varieties. They're so hard to find because they're literally like a double extra dot on the end of the log. I found a few of them, but you can go through those rolls and miss them so easy. And I think there's even DDRs in the other LP3 and 4. I think they're just like extra windows in the Capitol. I haven't searched a whole lot of those. I guess I need to do that too. I do try to search everything, including the stuff that nobody finds stuff in, because we ultimately won't find it unless we actually look for it. Yeah, I just come to the conclusion that I don't sell much anyways. The pile just keeps growing. So, and I think, like I say, I think I got about 10 sets. And we'll see, I might have access to more. The next coin is from Malcolm. If I have access to more, I might buy a bunch of them and search a bunch of them. That seems like how I always search rolls, is I'll get a bunch of rolls and then I'll search one or two from the group and then just add the rest to the pile. Right, looks like another normal coin. That is, yeah, I don't know, Mr. French. Uh, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I might open some other rolls. Maybe I'll open one of each of the other. That way I have the same amount left. Next coin is for Crispy. I've got a bunch of just regular bank wrapped rolls of each too. And maybe I'll start searching some of those. Still nothing. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to search a couple of these over the holiday. Maybe I'll record it. Coin 25 goes to Taco John. I know I had planned on searching a few nickel rolls over the holiday too. I've got like hundreds of them. I've seen this before. This is the third time I've seen this, and I half think that this is a DDO on the date. I'm going to have to look at it better under the glass. Let's see here what we got. Go down here. Let's see. Okay. Well, if it is, it's not that one. Oh, and that one's got an extra finger, so it's definitely not that one. Yeah, wow. There's some really nice ones. That 1D07 is nice. I'm going to have to come back and look at this. I'm going to pull this aside. Like I said, that just seems awful thick, and it could be a reflection, but it still seems thick in the back. I'll have to look at it with the glass. Get back to the stream. Hey Roy, how are you? Leave no roll unsearched. You know, I could search rolls for the rest of my life and probably not search all the rolls that I got sitting around. I've been just collecting them. I did take about 5 years off of buying new ones. But I literally, for 25 years, all I've done is buy rolls. Coin 26 goes to Parvis. And I know there's a lot of us that got a lot of rolls. My problem is I can't get rid of them. And if I get 100 rolls of something, I don't search all 100 of them. I only search a couple of them because I only need a couple examples of whatever's in there. Hey, that's what you do. And if you're just new to searching, here's a tip from me. And I didn't realize it until when I got really heavy back into it, is I searched rolls that I had searched 20 years ago and I still had them. And I decided just to look through them because my thought was, hey, if there's some high quality coins in here, I'm going to sell them. Put a nice red cent up on eBay or whatever. So I started searching them and it's like all sorts of double dies in there. And then some minor RPMs and it's like, wow, I obviously wasn't as good at finding stuff when I first started as I am now. So my advice is if you're starting now, keep the rolls until you really get good at finding stuff, where you really get an eye to see it. And then dispose of them after that or whatever. A lot of people keep them. I keep high grades. Well, that's nice. That's a great find. That's an excellent find, 2011 in a regular bank wrapped roll. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Good to see you here. Hope you're all ready for the holiday. Yep. Yeah, especially I don't find so much now, but definitely stuff I searched like in the first 2 years that I was searching. And not so much RPMs. The stuff I missed was doubled dies. I can remember in the 90s, in the early 2000s, searching for wavy steps and not even thinking about the class 9 double dies and searching rolls that I knew I searched, and there was tons of them in there in the doubled columns. Coin 28s for JM. It's going to be exciting to meet some of you at the fun show this year. See you in person. Give me a little idea who I'm talking to when I'm talking. That's a good find. That 42 or 43 over 42, even though the double die itself has been attributed for a long time, they called it a 43 over 43. I haven't really looked at one real close, so I don't really have any feelings one way or the other on it. I have seen other people in the field that have feelings one way, that it's a 2 over or 3 over 2, or it's not a 3 over 2. Either way, it is a nice double die. So we know what coin 30 is. Coin 29 goes to Captain Morgan Dollar. Normal obverse. I do believe Chuck's got a couple shows coming up tonight. I think he's going to do the dime roll, and also I'm not sure what roll besides that, but one of the cent rolls. Oh, is that a strike through? Looks like it could be. Struck through something. It's hard to tell. It's either one hell of a bag mark or it's struck through. Let me take a peek at it with the glass real quick. Oh, it's a gouge. Coin 30 goes to Carl. It was not an extra thumb, but I will double check it just to make sure. It is not an extra thumb. It's got a little ding right on the top of the thumb. Yeah, if you guys notice stuff, I'll stop and relook at it. Still nothing. I might have to dig another roll out just to play with it. Yeah. You know what, Coin Junkie? I'm thinking the same thing. I've got one sitting here in this room somewhere. A shrink wrapped one. Coin 31 goes to Yo-Man. I don't know what my time schedule is going to be like this week, and how does everybody... Not that I can tell. I'm going to have to study it a little bit more with more time, Terry. I did pull it aside. And like I said, I've seen a couple of them that I've like, man, that 2 is just a little thick. If it is, it's not something that's listed in the first 30 dies that are listed. And I didn't check Wexler's listings or anybody else's listings. I just checked the Copper Coins listings for now. But I will study it some more and check it out. It didn't have any, most of them have thickness on the Liberty and RTY of Liberty. There's a struck through right there. Wonder what that was. And that one didn't have thickening on Liberty. It just seemed like the 2 was thick. So, coin 32 goes to Jim Fletcher. Yeah, the one that was listed just as the 2-0 in 2009 had a double die reverse on it too. But yeah, I think tonight I might search. I got a couple rolls on my desk, 69D rolls that I plan on searching. I think I might get another one of these out and search it. And I might record it. You never know. Coin 33 goes to Yo-Man. Oh, this is a different roll. I can't even tell you where I got this roll. I didn't get this from Chuck. Uh, even though I think I do have one of those rolls from Chuck. Oh, cool. Cool. I don't know if that's one I have or not. After the holiday, I still got to get with you with that for that 63D RPM. Coin 34 goes to Yo Man. There you go. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. That would be neat. Yeah, that would. I'm not sure what software you use to have where you could have multiple users streaming. I am quite surprised that there is no fingers in this roll. Do we use rolls like brass knuckles? You know, it's funny. I can remember when I was a young kid playing around like that, but I don't think I ever did. I'm sure you could break your hand real easy. Next coin is for Parvis. I could only imagine my hands are all arthritic right now in old age. If I broke my hand a gazillion times like that. Yeah, for the battle. There you go. It would be zinc knuckles. So yeah, I think Chuck said 7:30 or 7 he was going to do one. I don't know if he's scheduled it yet. Coin 36 goes to Klaus. He actually said he was going to do 2 tonight when I talked to him. That was pretty early in the morning. See, this is another one of those. I keep seeing it. I don't know if you guys see it or not. There you go. I just see some thickening right here. So I'm really going to have to scrutinize these. And it's got that same dent, same die crack on the forehead. But it's got nothing on Liberty, which is really weird. I'll have to search around and see. Oh, I better check the reverse on this one, right? Here, I'm getting ahead of myself now. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Terry. And like I said, I saw it on coin number 9, and I actually held coin number 9 out, and I saw it on 2 other coins since then. Coin 37 goes to Ant. $4:30 p.m. tonight. All right. That would be 7:30. I'm guessing. I don't know. There's a little strike through right there. And Normal coin for Ant. And then he said he was going to do one of the reveals that he sold last night. Coin 38 goes to Chuck Daughtrey. You on the left coast, JM? I'm going to have to really look at these in the glass and pull a couple of them out that I know that are in the roll. 62p, I believe. I think it's a 62p roll. That's something I should do too. I do got a lot of rolls of dimes also. Yep. And a definite silver roll. Coin 39 is the winner of the giveaway for tonight, and that goes to JM. Wow, I think you're like two or no, you didn't. 2 out of 3 though, and you get this. Hopefully, I can get it through the right here. It's kind of hard to see. But it's right here is an extra thumb coming up, and then right here is an extra spine of the book, is what they say. So congratulations, JM. Let me write that down so I don't forget. I better put what reveal it's for. All right. I would like to know where this pad of sticky notes came from because I was looking for it forever, and all of a sudden it's on my desk. I'm guessing that my wife is plopping stuff on my desk again. Get this back focused up. Ooh, big die crack. That is 1DR8 or DDR number 10. But that is a big die crack. Now this is a die we have not seen in this roll yet. I guess there's still hope if we're still finding new dies within the roll. And I have noticed on the newer coins, I don't know if everybody else noticed, like in the 60s rolls, you can get from 3 to like 11 die pairs with a couple stragglers every once in a while in the dies. In the newer rolls, it's not uncommon to see 15 different die pairs. Coin 40 goes to Paul. Paul gets normal obverse. Reverse looks normal. Yeah, that was most definitely 1DR8. Coin 41 goes to Farm Dog. You're right. I think next week, I don't know if Chuck's doing any reveals, but I plan on selling reveals next Monday. I will have probably half of the rolls I do will be wheat rolls. Um, I'm toying with the idea of doing a couple of meg rig rolls. I'm not sure if I want to do the heat gun online or how I would do it. But it's a thought. And I've got a 45D roll. I just got to find it. And I got a 52D bank wrapped roll. I was planning on doing that also. So, coin 42 goes to South End Al. I like them all. The one thing that I got to say is the shield sense. While I search a lot of them now, they take some getting used to. They just don't even fit into my big hands. I mean, I got big hands because I'm a kind of a large person. And just holding on to them doesn't feel right. Of course, I never used to search on a microscope, and now I actually search half the coins I search through, I search on my microscope, which is something new. And I guess it's because I do the reveals and I've gotten used to it. Oh yeah, I got lots of 61D. I probably got 500 61D rolls. Probably got about 200 or 300 62 P and D. I got a lot of rolls. I like the big designer initials, and then there's a 2015. There's an amazing DDR. I can remember doing the photos for that, and it was really nice. Have you opened any of them, Kelly? They might look kind of dull on the outside, but they might not be dull on the inside. Coin 44 goes to Otis. And they're still fun to search, even if they're dull. Like I say, I search all my pocket chain. Every coin that enters this house gets looked at. And I've found on the new stuff, I've got a lot of class 9 unattributed nickels and dimes and quarters. A lot of stuff that like has trees. I got extra branches, and most of that stuff's not listed. People find it and they don't send it in, or it's sent in and it's sitting to be and waiting to be attributed. I'm not sure how the other attributors are doing. I know some of them are taking a while now. Oh, that sucks. Well, you got us, Aunt. Wonder if they were cleaned. It's hard to say. You know, back then, I've got some 60D small date rolls, and they used to use this preservative on it that turned it a funny, like, it didn't color them when you first did it, but after a while it turned it like pink. And you can get it right off with like xylene or alcohol, and the coins look good. But you got to really do a good job, or else it sticks inside the letters. And getting inside the letters, if you work too hard at it, the coin looks like it's been cleaned. Because ultimately it has been. Yeah, I saw that. If you're interested in variety hunting, do you just mainly do shield sense, Terry? Or do you do everything? I guess you do everything. You're talking about quarters. But there was a preservative, especially 1960, because a lot of these people thought rolls were really going to be worth a lot of money, and so they hoarded them. And it used to be like, oh, that's no big deal. I can remember when I started selling coins back about 1997. No, that's normal and that's no big deal. And now if you showed that coin to somebody, they would go, "Oh my God, it's been cleaned, it's been this, it's been dipped, it's been," and it hasn't been. It's just been it's a preservative that they used. In I mean, that's like dipping silver coins. It used to be an accepted practice, and nowadays people would rather have them with the toning on them than dipped. Back in 2000, they wanted that nice shiny silver coin. And if you really know what you're doing, you can dip a coin and really hardly tell it's been dipped. But now they've got these little spectro guns that can basically tell you whatever's on a coin. So they're actually finding out that it's been dipped, and a lot of coins come back cleaned now that didn't come back cleaned. So you get a lot more detailed coins on silver coins now. See, there is two dies that look so close with the markers, but this has got another extra die crack in it. I'm going to have to look through every one of these coins again. Not that I don't, but I'm going to have to really scrutinize the obverse, because I do think that that was a minor DDO. Coin 49 goes to Taco John. Let me read here. It's not. Oh no, it's hard to say. It's not shellac because it's literally if you put it in xylene or acetone, it comes right out. I mean, it's almost instantaneous. It's that thin, and I'm not sure what it was called. I had a friend that I used to. He's since passed away, and he said it was a product made by Dellers, who was the company that makes that Dellers darkener stuff. And I don't remember the name he used it. There was like a slang name for it. But a lot of coins in the 60s got it, that were saved in the 60s. And I haven't actually seen it around that much in recent times, but 20 years ago you saw it all the time. I haven't. The 60D small date reveal will be Thursday. Thursday at about this time, maybe a little later. It depends on what Chuck's doing. He's the star of the show, so I schedule my shows around him. And the last coin is for Carl. And Carl gets what looks to be normal. Yeah, I just got these rolls. They're Cincinnati branch. I'll show you the rolls that I got coming up after I get done with this coin. That way you can see what I'm getting into, because I don't have a chance when we do the joint reveal show. I can't show you my coins or my rolls. All right. Let's see what we got here. This is the 64p roll that's coming up. That's the 60D small date. That is 59D original roll. And this one is Portland branch of the San Francisco Federal Reserve. That's going to be a nice roll. That's a roll that I've had. God, the box had to be, I think the box was dated 1998. And I looked and I had 3 of these rolls in there, so I'm excited to see what's in them. And if I find something good for you guys, I'll have a roll to search for myself. That's the best part. Most of the rolls I search, I have doubles of. So if I find something good in it, I get some for myself too. But yep, so this one is tomorrow, 64p. This one will be Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. How are you guys with having reveals on Christmas Eve? Should I do it in the afternoon, or should I gotta see. I guess I should talk to my wife. We might have family coming over. I don't know. But not that that matters. I can still do my reveal if they're here, because they're going to want to sit outside and do what they do. Plus, I'll probably need refuge from my grandkids because they'll be screaming. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow. And I'll see you later on tonight at the reveals for Chuck. You guys have a great night. Thanks again. Bye.